Can you just talk about the emotions of that game, down by 15, and then you guys kind of chip away, chip away, and then at the end you guys take advantage of it?
It was just a lot of highs and lows in that game. Down 15, there was a period where we had a good rhythm going, a nice stretch, and I think we kind of lost it for a little bit. But we locked in, got it right back. We just locked in mentally, listened to what coach said, and got the job done.
How do you remain patient? And not try to do everything at once.
Be honest with you, it's hard. You just kind of got to remind yourself that you can't win a game 14 points in one possession or 15 points in one possession. You got to take it possession by possession, make sure you get stops, secure possession, and make the right plays on the offensive end.
Dave, what changed for you that gave you more room to work or more confidence or whatever it was during that stretch where you went for 8 straight?
I just kind of slowed down my game, read the defense, listened to coach, seeing how they were playing me, and then baskets came easy. I know they wanted to be physical, so I made sure to get them in foul trouble. I know I'm a good free throw shooter, and that was easy points to get us to cut down the lead.
Did they do anything different during that stretch against you, or was it the same defense you saw?
Same defense I saw. I just changed my offensive game to equip to their defense and to get some production.
David, how did you like the matchup between you and Williams? Did you think it was good? Did it help you prepare for Big 12 tournament and other big men in the league?
All respect to Williams. I mean, he's a great big man, great post player, very skilled. And it definitely helped me defensively having to guard him. So I have to guard other big player or other skilled players like that going into Big 12 tournament and further into March.
David, what did DeJuan give you? I think he was in there for the last 17 minutes of the game.
DeJuan has been and always will be a spark. Came in, got deflections, got steals, made the right passes, had a couple of points. I mean, he was a floor general. He did everything we needed him to do and more, honestly. He was just amazing.
Hey, Dave, did this end up being kind of a trap game for you guys, or why do you think the energy was so low initially?
It definitely started out as a trap game, just not having the right mentality, being as aggressive. But we realized that, and we're smart enough to flip the switch and make sure not to have the result of a trap game. We still had walked out of here with a win, and that was the main point.
How much did you need this one? I mean, playing a game like that uphill the whole way and doesn't affect Big 12 or anything like that, but did you feel like you guys needed to find a way tonight to kind of end on a high note?
Definitely. I think this game was very important. I think it teaches us how to play from, not saying we want to play from behind, but it definitely teaches us how to play from behind, show our competitiveness, and in close games, how to close the game properly.
Hey, Dave, what did you think about the way Marcus played today, especially defensively?
Marcus is the best defensive player in the country, hands down, no questions asked. And he, day in, day out, he proves that. He gets stops. He can guard anybody on the floor. That itself says everything. I mean, he's just the best defensive player.
David, at this stage of the season, to be down like that at halftime, what was Coach's message?
He told us, you guys came out slow. You need to pick it up. You know the position that you put yourself in. Now you need to take yourself out of that position to win this game. All it takes is heart, mentality, and competitive juices, and that's what we used to win this game. We just had heart.
David, how's your health? There was some talk you might have had a foot injury or something.
Oh, I'm all good. Day in, day out, basketball comes with bumps and bruises, especially around this time. I'll proceed to play as normal.
David, if DeJuan keeps playing like that and gets those minutes, what could that mean for you going into the tournament?
That we'll have great ball movement, have great defensive possessions, that there'll be a nice flow to the game. When DeJuan comes in, the ball moves easier, and the game kind of gets to a natural rhythm where we can kind of take off or regain the lead if we're down.
David, a lot of teams around the country have had long pauses. Kansas has been able to avoid that amid COVID. How do you think that's affected and helped this team along the way?
Having more games definitely helps us find ourselves in our rhythm. Being able to play from behind or extend the lead. If you miss out on a couple of games, your teams could get out of rhythm, kind of get into a rut. Fortunately enough, we followed protocol, did everything we needed to do in order for us to keep the same rhythm, same flow, same intensity in each game and make sure we progress with each practice.
David, what was the most difficult thing to get used to in sort of this new world once you all got back on campus?
Not having anybody on campus. You get back on campus, you're ready to see student life, fans in the crowd, and you kind of forget that there are not going to be that many people there. There's a miss of a presence, but with Kansas, there's always support and always love.
David, you have less than a week until Big 12 tournament. Are anything from this game or the previous games that you're working to fix, or what do you want to keep doing?
Keep improving, keep the same groove that we have going, keep excelling. Right now, I think the biggest point for me personally is getting off to better starts. Tonight I didn't have the best start. Fortunately, locked myself in and made sure I had a better second half, but to get off to a great first half is really going to set the tone for our team.
What did you make of Ochai's performance tonight? He had half your points in the first half.
Ochai played his game. Ochai can shoot, athletic, played to his ability, drives downhill. It's natural for him. He played kind of with an effortless mindset, is what it seems like.
All right. Thank you, David.
Thank you.
Thanks, Dave.